This is Sunday Reflections, What the Pond Can Teach Us. I'm Gideon Pollack, and I'm speaking to you from St. John's Episcopal Church in Cold Spring Harbor, New York, where our beloved church sits alongside a beautiful mill pond. Throughout the years now, we've been watching our pond and watershed and letting it teach us about prayer, participation, and what it means to be creatures made from earth. Whether you're walking past your own water source right now or sitting quietly at home, I invite you to join me in this week's reflection. By the time you hear this, we'll know whether the predicted storm lived up to its forecast. But whether we received 6 inches or 2 feet, we all experienced the same strange gift. The roads fell silent. In those hours when travel became impossible and our usual rushing stopped, the contrast became stark. Perhaps you stood at your window and noticed it, not just the visual transformation of the landscape under snow, but how profoundly silent the world became. The snow itself absorbs sound. Traffic stops. The usual ambient roar disappears. What remains is rare in our lives. True quiet. The snow teaches us something the pond taught us last week. The deepest realities don't depend on our activity. But where the ice revealed hidden life beneath, the snow reveals hidden truth. By taking something away, our noise, our busyness, our illusion of control, what falls from above transforms what we thought we knew. This is how watersheds work. The snow that inconveniences us this week becomes the water that sustains St. John's Pond months from now. Winter precipitation soaks slowly into frozen ground, filters through soil, emerges in spring as the abundance we celebrate. The storm forces us to receive what we cannot earn or manufacture: rest, quiet, the water that will become life. There's something deeply biblical about this pattern. Manna falls, rain falls, grace falls. We don't climb up to get it. We open our hands to receive it. The snow covering our cars and sidewalks is the same snow that will melt into the watershed, cycle through the pond, sustain the fish and turtles and swans, and grow the plants along the shore. Nothing in God's economy is wasted. Everything is received and integrated into the whole. The enforced rest of a snowstorm is a kind of Sabbath gift, a foretaste of letting go, of trusting that the world continues without our constant intervention. When the roads fall silent, we remember that our noise isn't neutral. We've normalized a roar of our own making, and the quiet reveals what we've been covering over. This week, if you walk past the pond under fresh snow, notice what you can hear that you couldn't hear before. Notice how the landscape has been transformed by what fell from beyond our control, and consider that this might be what prayer looks like too. Not our climbing up, but our learning to receive what falls, to trust what comes from beyond us, to let the quiet reveal what was speaking all along. A prayer. God, who sends what falls from beyond our control, you give us snow and silence, manna and grace, the water that becomes life. Teach us to receive with open hands what we cannot earn or manufacture, and help us trust the quiet that reveals what our noise has been covering. Through Christ, who was gift before he was grasped. Amen. I hope this reflection gives you new eyes to see the creation around you this week. If you'd like to continue the conversation, find us at www.stjcsh.org. Until next Sunday, I hope you'll find the grace to receive what comes down from above with open hands and an open heart. Until then, peace be with you.